Yeah, yeah. So I appreciate you, King, man. We in the 35-minute mark. It's truly an honor. Keep up the great work. Happy birthday again. Before we get out of here, just please tell the viewers again about the website and all of the, the
Yeah,
wonderful and amazing and educational things that you offer, and any projects or anything that you got coming up and how we can support.
absolutely. Well, family, I have my website. My website is www.kabakamene.com. KABAKAMENE. Kabakamene.com. And it's in my website that I have my free e-course and study guide. Study guide is the most important document I have. That's why it's free. 44 pages. It's an outline. My teacher, Dr. Clark, used to always say that you may not get to your destination, but if you leave the proper roadmap, those that come behind you will continue and they will get there. And so this study guide is my roadmap. It is where it is the outline of my life's work as to where I see myself going. The free e-course is a 6-day e-course dealing with my second book called Spirituality Before Religions. My first book was honoring the architect of the African Studies program, Professor William Leo Hansberry. I paid homage, intellectual libation to him because he really represents that individual that I've modeled my work after. He was a curriculum writer, he was a college professor, and he developed staff. And that's what I do. My second book, Spirituality Before Religions, because I was trying to get us to understand that spirituality is unseen science and science is seen spirituality. And then my third book is Shabakistan, an African theory on the origin and continuing development of the cosmic universe. Because once you understand the heavens, you'll understand the earth. When you understand the earth, you'll understand yourself. There's a pattern in the tabernacle, as above, so below. As it is in the heavens, so is it on earth. You can get my books on Amazon, Amazon. That's the easiest way to get them, is on Amazon. You can Google my name, Kaba Hiawatha Kamene, or the titles, William Leo Hansberry, Spirituality Before Religions, or Shabaka's Stone. My Instagram page at Kaba Kamene, Kabakamene, is like my bulletin board. I use that as my community bulletin board. I let folk know what I'm going to do, where I'm going, what I'm about to do. The webinars that I do every Tuesday, dealing with educational methodology, I put them up on my Instagram site, in my bio, in my link. It's also on my website. You can get them from my website. And my webinars, I'm going to start doing one. I'm going to be doing one on Friday. Since we're going to be celebrating Misgiving Day, everybody's getting ready to get that turkey and all the rest of that stuff. And while I do understand, I call it misgiving, but I do believe that we have something to give thanks for. And coming out of what we talked about, the Paleo-Americans and the first Africans in America, I felt that we should give thanks because somewhere in us is the genes of that Paleo-American. That is our story. We don't have to run from it. Celebrate it, know it, be it. And so starting every third Friday of the month, I'm going to begin to do a second webinar. This is going to be on ancient America. I've got a whole series on ancient America. We're going to go deep into ancient America. I'm going to show you some things about ancient America. I studied with Dr. Van Sertima in Mexico in the summer of 1984.
Wow.
So I'm not coming with just what I've read. I'm coming to you with what I saw. One of my good friends, Runoko Rashidi, now an ancestor, he has done phenomenal work in America dealing with the African presence. And the first Sunday of every month, I do a webinar that relates to a chapter in my book, Shabakistan. I've been doing something on DNA, and I promise you, Brother Taye, into the family, this next webinar I'm about to do, December 5th, I believe the date is, the first Sunday is going to be on Henrietta Lacks. Okay, you got to know who she is and what she shows us about who we are as a Black people and what melanin, the power of melanin. I'm going to show you what her cells look like. Listen, they took cells from her in 1951. She was 31 years of age. They took cells from her. Those cells still live today. And not only are they still living, Brother Taye, they're multiplying. And nobody knows how that's happening. But I do. Melanin. Melanin has the property of eternal reproduction. And we're going to talk about that during the DNA. The last, because you can always get the replay. If you go to my website or if you go to my link, you can always get the one that I did in November, which was on DNA. I wanted to do the science of what deoxyribonucleic acid was. I wanted to lay out the foundation of that science so that when we get into Henrietta Lacks, I'm going to show you some things that you will know from having watched the other DNA webinar. But the third webinar in this series in January 2nd, is going to deal with Dr. Mae Jameson, because Dr. Mae Jameson took the HeLa cells, which is Henrietta Lacks. She took Henrietta Lacks's cells into space.
Wow.
And did experiments on a bone density in zero gravity when you start to float. See, this is the science of it, Brother Taye. This is what's going to shut down the room. This is what we need to teach our children. We got to understand who we are and why they do what they do to us, because they fear us. They don't hate us. Hate is the result of the fear they have of us, which is false evidence appearing real. We have to get serious about it. We have to get serious, Brother Taye. And I do want to thank you, my brother Uhuru, for making this possible. Thank you for extending this invitation to me. I appreciate, brother, and I respect you, and I'm proud of the work that you're doing. And I look forward to the future, brother. You keep doing what you're doing, enlightening the people, talk to the people. Keep smiling at them.
Likewise, King. So thank you, everybody.
A lot of pain, and our people are in pain by matter of degree, and we got to make them understand, not only can you do this, but just the fact that you're still alive, you doing it. So just keep on doing it, keep on keeping on. It ain't over till we win. Solar power is the future wealth of our planet. And isn't it interesting that everywhere where the sun shines the brightest, the people are the most melanated? It's like the Creator gave us wealth in our backyard. Said, just do with it what you want, but just follow the laws of nature and Ma'at.
Indeed.
All power to the people, Brother Taye.
Right, all power to the people. Man, you blow them away, King. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It's been another episode of Taye Speaks. Until next time, family. Peace.